Yeah, this is Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop beta version I am using. Here we have a few added extra new topics I am explaining. So let us check what are the topics. See, this is auto layouting with the Gen AI, with added Gen AI. How to do auto layouting design in Photoshop with the Gen AI, right? So we are using Gen AI. So auto layouting is not a single button in Photoshop like it is in Figma. Figma, it is a single button. It is very easy to do this auto layouting. But here we have to, you can achieve automated AI driven layouts by combining several generative AI features and classic automation tools. The first one is automated composition with the generative workspace. The generative workspace available in or Photoshop beta version acts as your AI layout assistant. Okay, so prompt to layout, type a description of your entire design. Example, a retro poster layout, the trailer in desert. Next we have to give iterative drafting. So iterative drafting means what? The multiple variations we have to get, right? So generate multiple layout variations. So different types of variations we have to try, right? That is iterative in a prompting. This is a word. Simultaneously, to see which composition works best before manual fine tuning. The next what I have to do, auto expanding canvas, generate to expand. This is right. So first let us try this one, the first one. Automated composition with the generative workspace, right? So can use any prompt. But example, I am using the same prompt, retro poster layout, the trailer in desert. So I am using Control C. New file I am using A4 size. Here I am using generative AI. So here I have, I am using this one, generate image. So this is my prompt, retro poster layout with the trailer in a desert. Okay, this is my prompt, right? So I am using generate. It is generating with a Firefly, the model, that is Firefly image 3 is a model. Yeah, this is, here it is created 3 different visuals, images created, right? So we can check. If you don't satisfy with this, you can add more description, that is iterative, right? So you can iterate this, or otherwise you can keep this because it is an example only. I am using this one. Yeah, suppose this is nice. Okay. Now what I am doing, come to the next one. We created this one, the desert, right? Next, auto expanding canvas. With the generate to expand we use. If your layout feels cramped, use generate to expand to auto layout the background, right? So here we are using the crop tool, okay, and by dragging the borders, which area you want, you can drag, and then we are using contextual taskbar for the generative extension, right? Automatically AI fills the space with matching content to recompose the shot. Let us check Yes. Yeah, what I'm doing here, I'm using crop tool. This is my crop tool. Suppose here I want to extend. Here suppose see this area, this left side or this right side, at the bottom, at the top, you can choose whatever the side you can extend this. Suppose this is my extended area, even the bottom also extended. Okay. So right now your pick is only this much, right? We have to add, increase to this size, okay, without changing anything from the original. Okay. Then what you have to do, so right click here, generate to expand. So here I'm applying generate to expand. So automatically this A generative, it is expanding that areas to fill that area automatically. Okay, so here it is giving 3 different variations. Yes. So, so from this you can check whichever it is suitable for the project. Yes, it is going to finish this one. It is extended, right? Yes, beautiful. Now see, this is the first one, and the second one, and this is the third one. See, this is the original image, and the shadow should extend naturally, and here also the shadows are there. So based on that you have to choose. I think the first one is really good, properly it's matching, and if I click this one, the second one, here it is adding something, right? It's not matching that much, and even this also. The first one is really good. Okay, so this is the automation, right? By using the Gen A, you are matching the automation, right? By using the automation techniques, Gen A. Yes. Next, the smart element placement generative fill. Instead of manually moving objects, use generative fill to suggest where elements should go. Okay, the position based generation, draw a rough selection where you want a logo or product, type a product, and the A will generate it in that exact spot perfectly, blend with the lighting and perspective of the rest of the layout. Okay, suppose there is any layout is there on that, you have logos or any objects you have to place, right? You can choose, you can mark the area by selection and type a prompt, and automatically A will generate the exact spot, right? Let us try that one. So I'm using the new, I'll take this one. Yeah, this is my background, alt backspace I'm using. That's it. And then let's say here a filling text. Suppose this is my some layout. This is my layout, and I'm duplicating this. I'm using Alt and drag, and here it is, the one more. done. Okay, suppose this is my one layout, one design. Here I have to place any logo or any image. Suppose if it is your project, any project related to that project, you want to place any image. Okay, so simply what I'll do, I'll choose selection tool, whatever the lasso tool, or you can choose this rectangular elliptical marquee tool. Suppose here I am using ellipse tool, exactly the circle, right, created. And here I am asking, because it is some product, say it is a product. Here I want to fill add logo for ice cream company, add logo for an ice cream company, right. So within this area, because we already chosen this area, and simply added the prompt and use generate. So it is generating within the given area. The text is, suppose it is for the ice cream related company, and suppose if it is a poster or a flyer, and we are placing a logo. Right now we don't have any logos, we are using some logo, right. See, this is nice, beautiful. See, so that is what auto layouting. I think this is nice, beautiful, right. Then other one is, even if you have any reference image, suppose your logo is there already, you did your logo, right, you can take that image reference and get into your file and use the reference, then Gen AI follow that image as it is. Okay. Next, this is the classic layout automation tools. For aligning multiple existing layers, combine AI with these native features. Auto align layers, select multiple layers, okay, and it is there at edit. We do all these things, and even auto blend layers, right, below auto align layers, say auto blend layers also there. Let us check first what is automation tools here, right. Yeah, again, so open my image. Suppose this is my image. Yes, I am duplicating this one from image, duplicate and copy. You know, see, this and this, the two images are set. Drag this image 2 on this and place here. Suppose both are in the same place, the same size. Okay. Suppose the bottom one, if we increase the size, if it is not in the right size, okay, it is not in the right size, maybe this is bigger than this, okay, because the sizes are different, right. We have to align properly. That is auto align layers. So first what you have to do, select these two layers, and come to edit menu, and there here there is a auto align layers option is there. So click on that. Here it is showing the projection method auto. The perspective, suppose if it is in perspective, you can get this one, like collage type for cylindrical or spherical, right? The reposition. Suppose here I am using auto, or otherwise perspective, even if it is perspective, right? Right now it is in auto, and say OK. Now see, Photoshop is aligning the both the layers. See the sizes are same, perfectly matched. Okay, this is what auto align layers. Now select these two layers and come to edit. The below that there is auto blend layers. Okay, here the stack images by ordering stacking. A blending method. This is a panorama, means is a horizontally it is, right? So how you want, so choose this one panorama and say OK. The both the layers are blending. Now see, it is beautiful, right? The both the layers are blend. Say Control D, deselect. Okay, these are all we are using by auto layouting design in Photoshop with the Gen AI, right? It's very easy. Few things are work with the Gen AI only. So check with your Photoshops if your Photoshop is having Gen AI support or not. Okay, so these are